Weird equations, part 2. Can you solve this one? Let's go. So here's our equation. As you can see, it's exponential. We've got the unknown in the power there. So let's go ahead and try the approach of converting it to a quadratic equation and then just going ahead and solving that. Because we have y's in the power, it would be a good idea to make 3 to the power of y the u. So let's go ahead and make that u, which means u squared is going to be 3 to the power of y squared. And using the index laws, we're going to multiply the powers, so u squared is going to be equal to 3 to the power of 2y. Now let's tidy up this equation. We've got 3 to the power of 2y. If we multiply it by 3 to the power of 1, you can see there that we would just add the indices and we end up with the 2y plus 1. Same goes with the middle term, 3 to the power of y times 3 squared, because we would be plussing the y and the 2 and we end up with y plus 2. Then we have a 3. Let's bring that term over, minus 3 to the power of y equals 0, and then we'll go ahead and do our u substitution. 3 to the power of 2y was u squared, so we've got u squared times 3, minus 3 to the power of y was u times 3 squared, 9, plus 3, minus another u, 3 to the power of y. 3u squared simplifying, minus 9u plus 3 minus u equals 0. Collect your u's, 3u squared minus 10u, because you've got minus 9u minus another one, plus 3 equals 0, and then go ahead and factorize as you would normally to solve a quadratic equation. We want factors of the first term in the first position, and we want factors of 3 here and here. As you can see, that middle term's negative, so those two factors need to be negative. Minus 3 and minus 1. Check the outers and inners. If we multiply those two, we get minus 9u minus another u, which will give you the minus 10u. That's how we check. Check the outers, check the inners. Using the null factor law, setting the first bracket to 0. If we made that bracket 0, it would make the whole thing 0, which is what we want. Add the 1 to both sides, so 3u equals 1. Divide both sides by 3, u equals 1/3. Second solution, set the second bracket to 0, u equals 3. Now we need to go back and switch it out for what it was originally. U was 3 to the power of y, so we're going to swap our u's for 3 to the power of y. Now we have 3 to the power of y equals 1/3. Bring the 3 up. When you bring a term up, change the sign in front of the index, so 3 to the power of -1. Now that we have the same base, we can just equate the powers, therefore y equals -1. Second solution, 3 to the power of y equals 3, which is 3 to the power of 1. Same base, equate the powers, y equals 1. Two solutions, y equals -1 and y equals 1. There we have it. That's how we solve an exponential equation by reducing it down to a quadratic.